got in the Chicago way today?
Baby Thug, nigga, big dub, bro. What the fuck going on?
Thugger, what's the word?
You know that, how you coming, brother?
Righteous. Ready for this. I was ready for this interview. You was ready for this interview. We set it all up, and we got the interview going.
My mom.
Bro.
That was great.
Hey, how many interviews you done?
One more time.
How many interviews you done?
This is the first one.
The first interview that Baby Thug has with the Chicago way. We got this bitch going. You need more after this.
I have to go to you. I have to go you for the first one.
Hey, I appreciate that. I'm glad out of all the ones I could be the first one.
You know that.
Yeah, first interview, man. I ain't gonna lie. You could have been got an interview going at any time, but like, what made you chose now of all times to get it all going?
Shit, you hit me. I was ready for you to hit me. I was fucking everybody else. I was waiting on you to hit me. Oh, all right, man. Say less. Come first.
Hey. And you anticipated something that was going to happen. You knew this shit was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Oh, bro. But yeah, though, man. How you feeling? How you feeling on this nice Sunday?
So good. Off the die.
Hey, and you in the booth too. You finna record and make a hit.
You know that.
Bro.
You know that.
But all right, now let's get it all started. You already know. Could have been with DJU 16, True Tell Dre, all type of niggas, but you fucking with me, and I appreciate you for that. And I'm thankful this is your first interview because now we gonna see how after this time go fly by and you done grown from where you was.
Yeah.
I mean, you already been growing because you been rapping for a nice amount of time here, but we gonna get it all started. You represent Chicago, right?
Yeah.
Where in Chicago are you from?
I'm from the Birds, but you ask me this shit all the same thing. I'm from Harvey though.
Okay. Everything the same thing.
Yeah.
So where was the part where people try to say it was a difference?
Shit. I don't know. Probably just like the city, just probably more like trenches. You know, that shit on the city really like the same shit to the Birds to me. The shit both really trenches, but I guess people say the city just more trenches than the Birds. I don't know why, because they got probably nicer houses or some shit in the Birds. Shit really don't make sense to me. It's all the same shit though. Get the same way city in the Birds.
Fun fact, one time I was cruising in the Birds not too long ago, I see the whole group of not necessarily toddlers, but adolescents, like niggas that's like 6, 7, 8, 9-year-olds. Every one of them young niggas got shiesties.
Damn.
Like covering their face, not have it. They had it on. They ain't this bitch walking through the Birds with the Birds and that shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
They don't want nobody to see them. They ain't wrong shit.
I'm like, what the fuck you niggas in the Bird got going on?
I'm covering my face up in the church. They ain't wrong.
But from what I've heard from Moose Deuce, the only difference is the Birds don't be having alleys and gangways. The city do. That's the only thing that separates it from what's been said.
She doing that right, but the Birds do too. You just gotta know them bitches. You gotta know where you work. But the city definitely got a lot of them bitches. You know, I definitely hit a lot of them bitches before.
For sure. But where would you say you spent the most time in, the Birds or the city?
It was really 50-50.
Okay. All right, then we can talk about them both then. But let's start with the city before we get onto the Birds and shit.
Do it.
Well, what side of Chicago are you from?
So?
Out south. Hey, my boy. All right, another out south artist. You know, they be trying to say out south be stealing all the credit for the most part because of who all blew up and how many blew up. Like, it's easier for out south artists to get more notoriety than any other side of the city. Do you agree?
Shit. Nah, I don't agree with that shit.
I'm glad you don't, because I don't either.
I don't agree with that. Everybody can get noticed the same, actually.
I agree. And I ain't gonna lie, but out south do got it. Like for when majority of it originated on the music scene. But let's focus on you here. What was it like growing up out south for you?
Shit, I used to be outside in the park. My little shorty and them used to be through Brandon Park and shit, chilling. It was really thorough to me. I was a badass shorty for real. So, badass shorty like bro. Outside and shit, doing bad shit. For real. Getting my ass whooped doing the same shit again.
Wait, so you would get your ass whooped outside, or you were talking about OG?
Forgot about motherfucking Baba.
Oh, I'm about to say, I'm like, there ain't no bad shit. That's second else, gang.
Nah, hell no.
Yeah, but all right, but that's common though. And I feel like in Chicago, majority of niggas who went outside always got their ass whooped by OG.
Hell yeah.
I know I did at least.
Oh no.
But what was some good shit What was some good shit outside? What makes growing up in the South Side of Chicago special to you?
I know that bitch like the back of my hand. I don't know. It's just like the South. I just know that bitch so much. That's why I just love it. Like I just know it so much. You know.
And thinking about how it was back then to right now, do you feel like it's safer to be outside now compared to how it was?
Nah, hell nah.
Damn.
Hell nah. You can't be outside like you used to be outside. Shit tight on now.
Shit. Well, how would you say it changed over time?
Shit. More niggas got outside. Shit.
Okay, it's too many niggas outside. You think niggas have curfews?
Hell nah. And if they do, they don't give a fuck about that shit. For real.
Yeah, ain't shit stopping a nigga from being outside, to be honest.
Bullshit.
But all right, though, then tell me this. At what point did you move from the city to the burbs or Harvey?
Shit, probably at like, I was in like 4th or 5th grade. I don't know how old I was supposed to be in them grades. That's how old I was though, 4th, 5th.
Probably like 10, 11, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
like 9, 10, or 11. You said 4th or 5th. So that's one of the 3. But all right, bet then. Around that time, like what made you have to go?
Shit, ain't nothing make me. But my OG, she just wanted to move to the burbs, so we moved to the burbs. Got out there.
Do you feel like your life would have changed had you only stayed in the city?
So I still be both shit. I still be in the city, just like I've been in the city. I still be in the bitty and the burbs.
Okay, then let's say if you spent all your childhood life being in the city, then eventually going to the burbs, do you feel like life would have been different?
Let me see, damn near yeah, because I probably would have been outside way more. Because I don't know, to the burbs, I wasn't really coming outside because I ain't really know shit for real. If I was in the city, like I know that bitch, I would have been. Yeah.
All right, bet. Then tell me this: how easy was you to adjust being in the burbs when you finally moved out in 5th grade?
Shit, it was easy for real. I had my people in them out there, so I was really just start doing what the fuck they was doing. Catching on. Same shit I was doing in the city.
All right, bet. And for what it's said by the ones that's from the city, majority of the ones that lives in the burbs, they're usually given that silver spoon, meaning life has got easier for them. Did life get easier for you when you went out there?
Shit. Yeah, kinda, sorta, yeah, but it just had to be shit. In the burbs, that's what happened. You in the city, that could happen too. It just don't happen often, shit, I guess.
All right. So shit did get sweet when you went to the burbs. All right, bet. But
it been sweet though, for real. My OG, when we was in the city, shit been sweet. I can show you hella old shit, OG. That shit's been straight sweet.
All right, so it really ain't no difference. And tell me this: what age did you start rapping?
Shit, I just started rapping when I was in like, I went up junior year, so I was like 17, I think.
Oh, all right, man. Say less. And how old are you now?
I'm 19 right now.
So 2 years ago, you literally started rapping. All right, bet. You been rapping for 2 years too. All right, bet. All right, say less. Then you graduated?
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, salute. Most respect. A lot of rappers your age don't even think about graduating. So like a lot of niggas be dropping out in high school from time to time. You kept it going, so I respect you for that. So knowing that you wanted to be a rap artist, which you are now, and attending school and graduating and everything, is usually a life you gotta balance. Like, how I'm gonna be a rapper when I gotta attend school? So what made you chose not to drop out?
Shit, that's the thing. I started rapping right when I was getting out of school, so it was like the shit was already easy. It was already making sense. I had time to go to rap. I had time to come to the studio rap.
All right, bet.
I knew how to balance that shit.
Hey, you picked the perfect time to do that too. Much respect.
Oh, bro.
All right, bet. You plan on going to college or not?
Hell no.
I don't blame you.
I don't like school though.
Me neither. I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to go to college. I did, no choice. But I wouldn't advise you unless you somehow is rich and what you finna do for a career. College is finna actually support that. Yeah, but I mainly advise you just for the refund checks. They be giving them checks out big. I'm telling you.
Fuck all that shit. I ain't gonna go through all that shit.
But all right, bet. But do you encourage the youth to go to college though?
Hell yeah.
All right, bet. Cool.
Hell yeah.
All right, so because we not gonna send these niggas off. We ain't saying not everybody can go to college. Just because he chose not to, don't mean you don't need to.
No, for them, hell nah.
All right, but any final remarks you would like to leave about growing up before we officially move on to other topics?
Shit, it's not for real. For real, I said everything I had to say. For real.
All right, perfect. All right, now let's get straight to the music.
Come on, let's do it.
Listening to you. You want to know who I compare you to? Nobody. You can't be compared to nobody. I literally did try and fail, but you can't be compared to nobody. You come through with your own sound. I respect that. So you are someone who comes out with original music.
Yeah.
Now, do you look up type beats or not?
Sometimes.
And somehow you still sound like yourself and everything. Usually when people look up type beats, they try to imitate the rapper that they getting the beat inspiration from. You don't. So salute to that. But tell me though, when did you see like change for you once you officially became a rapper?
Shit. After my Cali trip, when I went to Cali, just straight rapper now. Like damn.
It was easy to network out there.
I went out there on my own shit. I was doing it out there. I went out there for a week straight. Straight work every day. 24 hours in the stew. 12 hours straight up, no sleep.
So you just went to Cali and got straight to it.
Yeah.
All right, ain't that something, man. All right, and what was in Cali for you?
Shit, just went out there and ended up fucking with that shit so much. I wanted to work that shit, open my ass. I'm like, yeah, I gotta overly work. I went out there working.
Do you plan on moving there at some point?
Hell yeah.
I had a feeling.
For sure, I love Cali.
A lot of artists from our city, they don't be trying to think about elevating, moving to new levels in life once they see their life elevating in certain areas and everything. Because like a lot of people want to be stuck in the same city. It's like I understand, but we seen the repeated cycle and everything.
No, bro, I'm going right to Cali.
Bro.
Soon.
As a matter of fact, let's talk about that. Seeing how majority of rappers they're getting all right, they're blowing up and everything, and they stay in the city and don't think about leaving to elevate their careers and everything. Is that what really motivates you to thinking about leaving?
Chicago Wave, what's your message to the youth?
There's a million things I could say to them, but if there's one thing that they need to know that I feel like they should know, I'm here for them.